We are going to Alaska. I am so excited and I wanted to film a packing vlog. I feel like when I was doing research for Alaska, it was like all over the place. Nobody knows what to pack. Nobody knows what to wear. And as your fellow type A online girly, I did extensive research and I put together a really big list. So I feel like I am pretty comprehensive on my packing. So if you're wondering what to pack for your Alaskan cruise or an Alaska trip, I got you, okay? We're gonna film today. I'm gonna show you everything we're packing. I'm gonna share my packing list with you. So let's do this. If you're new here, hi, my name is Dre. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm just a lifestyle creator on the internet. I'm also a photographer and I just like to post my life on here. I like to vlog, be girly pop. I talk a lot, I yap a lot. So if you like a yappy girl, this is your channel. Okay, let's do this. The method to the madness was bring everything out and put it out in the bedroom, and then we're gonna pack. My husband and I are gonna be packing in this vlog together. I don't think you've ever been in any of my vlogs, like for real, for real.
Yeah, I guess not.
Come.
Like, seriously.
This is my husband, Taylor. I feel like I talk about Taylor all the time on this channel, and he has yet to be featured in any of my videos. This is Taylor. This is my husband. I am so excited. We're going on this Alaskan cruise with his side of the family, so we're packing together for this. So basically, this will be a packing list for the girlies and for the men. I feel like the men, it's a little bit easier just because y'all are just like pants and a shirt, but my man is styling, okay? So he's gonna have some fits in Alaska. One thing about us is we're always gonna have that shit on. We're a couple that is always overdressed. So if you're gonna watch this full Alaskan packing vlog, here are the things you need to know. We're always overdressed, our fits are always gonna be fire, and we're always over and over and over prepared because I'm extremely type A. So if you think a lot of this stuff is like unnecessary, that's your prerogative. But we have a super comprehensive packing list. So let's get this started. Okay. So I have everything in a sheet. I'm going to link it to this video so that you have a list of everything that we have written down. But I'm gonna go over with you everything that we kind of have for all the categories. Here's the outer layers that I have for myself, and then I'll show you Taylor's as well. So this is the waterproof raincoat we got. We think for trips like Alaska, or like if you're going on like a big adventure, like outdoorsy things, like I always say, like I don't play with the outdoors. Like I will get stuff that's like waterproof, outdoor proof, like wherever I'm going, just because I don't want to be wet and cold. So this is the REI jacket that we got, like the raincoat. It still has the tag on it. We literally bought it for this trip, but I think it was a good investment to make. My dad is an angel on earth, and he actually bought Taylor and I these Patagonia down puffers for my birthday this year. So literally, shout out to my dad, he's an angel. And these are life-changing. Like they're insulated, and I just love, they have like a drawstring at the bottom so you could like tuck it and it could be more of like a crop jacket. These are gonna be great like underneath things, and like even just like on top of a full outfit, like if we're just going out to the deck and it's a little chilly, these are insulated and they will keep you warm. So absolutely love this Patagonia jacket. Genuinely don't care, you can judge me. I have two of the same windbreaker. I have a black windbreaker and a white windbreaker, and they're both the exact same from Uniqlo. Literally, if you like it, buy it in another color. I wouldn't say you need two colors, but because I want to get my fit off and I have different outfits planned for different things, I'm bringing both windbreakers, and I'm really excited to wear them. So don't come for me for having two windbreakers. I'm gonna bring my trench coat. I'll probably wear it on the plane, and I just feel like it's always like a nice to have for travel. Another thing that I will show you is my Rent the Runway stuff. Rent the Runway, I love renting stuff from them, especially for like a trip. I feel like you get to kind of just like wear something new, and it's not something that you like own in your closet. So I just feel like, I don't know, it's really fun for trips specifically. So let me show you the things I rented from Rent a Runway for this trip. I have this stunning Ralph Lauren sweater. I'm obsessed with it. I've always wanted one of them with like the teddy bear on them, and I feel like it's so cute for both Seattle and maybe like a dinner on the ship. Another thing I got is this poncho that is like all brown. Such a cute poncho. I am gonna bring this for like embarkation day, and then like just like wearing it on the ship, like if it's chilly. Also have this cardigan on my list. A cardigan is like part of my list. So I figured I wouldn't bring like something basic like this one. I would rather bring like one that looks more like Alaska, and it's just like so nice and cozy. Long two-tone dress for one of like the nice dinners that we have on the ship. Super recommend Rent the Runway. This is not sponsored, but I do have a code with them. So if you want to test it out and like try renting some clothes, you get 60% off your first month with my code. So I'm gonna put it on the screen. I also have it linked in the description, and I have it linked to my channel. You can find the link, you can get your discount. I highly recommend, especially if you have like a trip coming up. Like you get to wear all these like nice, expensive, cool clothes on your trip, and you're not like really paying for it. You're just renting them and then giving them back. So I love that service. Aside from the sweaters I just showed you that I rented, I'm bringing this striped sweater. I'm also bringing a plain white sweater. It is a little lighter than the cardigan that I showed you. Like the cardigan I showed you is like thicker. This is more of like a super thin like H&M cardigan. I figured maybe for like dinners or like something where like if I'm not like super cold but I just need another layer. Okay, so those are like outerwear. Now pants wise, I know this might look like an overpack, bear with me. I'm bringing a pair of my favorite barrel jeans from Gap. I love these because they don't hit the ground. And Alaska rains a lot. It's really wet. I hate when the bottom of my jeans is wet because it like just makes me cold right at my ankles. So I'm bringing these specifically because they don't touch the ground and they're still really cute and stylish. These straight leg Levi's. These are my favorite to wear with boots. So I do have my Hunter rain boots that I'm bringing. So I'm probably gonna wear this one of the days that I wear those boots. Rain hiking pants. We have a glacier experience that we're doing, a little excursion. So these will be worn for that. And then I have the cutest cargo pants. I genuinely am obsessed with these. I got these from Aritzia. I'm so excited to wear these. And I bought like a fancier pair of jeans. These are also barrel, but they do hit the ground. They're a little longer. And I figured I would bring them for like any dinners or anything that like needs to be more dressed up, that it doesn't look super outdoorsy. On the next category, I'm bringing some cozies to wear just around the ship or like around the cabin. So I have this like sweater set. I got it. It's a cable knit. So cute. It's ivory. And I got this from Amazon. It's very comfortable. It's not itchy. I love. Also packing this sweater set. I don't remember where I got this on, but I own this. I've had this forever. I wore this on my birthday trip to Banff. And it was super warm and super cozy. So I am going to love wearing this. Last but absolutely never least, my new favorite navy sweatsuit from Aritzia. Okay, on the next category, evening clothes. I'm bringing the dress I already showed you that I rented from Rent the Runway. We, as a family, are going to dress in all white for one of the dinner nights. This cruise we're taking with my in-laws, and we're celebrating their wedding anniversary for my mother and my father-in-law. So everybody wants to wear all white. So I have like my J. Crew button down and a white skirt to go underneath it. So that's gonna be my white outfit. And then I also have these two pants that are my absolute favorite. I have not worn the white one. It still has the tags on, but I have them in the same color. I am textbook. If I like it, I'll get it in another color. But these are the April 7 satin pants. The reason I love these is because they do not wrinkle. I feel like satin is always so wrinkly. These literally were just folded in a drawer and they do not wrinkle. And if you don't know this about cruise ships, they do not allow steamers or irons or anything like that. So we did bring, that's another section of the packing video that I'm going to show you all the gadgets and things we're bringing. We're getting that like fabric spray to like get it to like not wrinkle. But the reason I'm bringing these is because they're super like easy to pack. They're really compact, but also they're great for dinners because one, they're really comfy, but two, they just like elevate an outfit. They look a little bit fancier, and I just feel like it'll be easy to like dress up, dress down, and I can still look a little cute for dinner. I'm the type of girl, like I'm a whimsy bitch, okay? I want to be overdressed. I want to be cute. I want to be overdressed and dressed up for everything. And that's just who I am. That's who I've always been. If you literally ask anyone in my life, I've always been the most extra person in the room. And it is what it is. So I want to look cute every single night, even if it's just like a casual buffet dinner. I'm going to be with my shit on, okay? Guys, I'm also bringing two pairs of PJs because we're going to be gone for so many days. I'm like, I need two. So both of these are from Target. I'm a Target PJs girl. They are so comfy and cozy, and I love them. So I'm packing a gray pair and a brown pair. This looks small, but it's mighty, and it's one of the most important parts if you're packing for an Alaskan cruise, and it is base layers. So I have mine from Uniqlo. I've had them forever. Every time we take a winter trip, I try to like buy one more, but like I've just recently bought these for New York, and then I also have some from our trip to Banff last year. So these are the Uniqlo Heat Tech. I swear by these. Like, they're worth every single penny. It's a set. It comes with the top. So I have the black long sleeve top that goes with these pants. And then I have brown pants that go separate. I have a black turtleneck. I don't know if any of the days will be cold enough for me to like need a turtleneck, but I would rather have one and be safe rather than sorry. Then I got a white one as well. This is an extra small, so it's a little bit tighter to my body. But Heat Tech from Uniqlo, I 1,000,000% recommend that you get some if you're going on an Alaskan cruise. I will report back after the cruise and I'll say like what I thought was worth packing, what I thought was like an overpack. But so far, I would rather play it safe than sorry and like not be cold. I'm bringing only one set of fleeced clothes. So I have these fleeced leggings. They are just like regular black leggings, but they have fleece material. This has also like a long sleeve fleeced shirt as well. Okay, here's where I might lose you, and that's okay. I am a fitness girly and I like working out. I am the type of person that likes to work out on vacation. So I'm bringing a set of like 4 workout sets, and then this black workout set is special because I think I'm gonna wear this on our glacier day. I'm just bringing these workout sets. It's a 7-day cruise, so like the working out 4 out of 7 days is like totally normal. So I'm gonna bring all of these. In the accessory train, we have 2 beanies, plain beanie with no little bunny top, and then a little bunny top beanie, these beige ones and my black ones. And I think these are so freaking cute, especially if we're going in the hot tub outside. And I'm also bringing this merino wool little like cover, and like it goes over your shoulders, it could go over your head. And then I'm bringing this bandana. It's like a green bandana to like accessorize one of my outfits. And then I have this cotton also kind of like bandana. It's like an oversized cotton bandana that also I can use for like accessorizing. I'm bringing this neck warmer, and it is mostly gonna be for the glacier day. I'll probably pack it just in case. Like I said, I've said this a million times on this vlog, I get cold really easily, so that's what that's for. Now, swimsuits, I'm bringing 3 swimsuits, 1 one-piece and 2 bikinis. And the reason I'm bringing so many is because we got the spa pass. So chances that we're going to be in a bikini or in a bathing suit are probably once a day. And then if we do the hot tubs like outside, of course we'll need a bikini for that or a bathing suit for that. Now we have socks. These are my wool socks. I highly, highly, highly recommend investing in some merino wool socks. I got them in a pack and they came in all these colors. Accessories, I'm also bringing my Ralph Lauren hat. I have a gray one that I love too, but I feel like I'm leaning into my navy lately, so I'm going to bring my navy and red hat. Pretty much does it for my stuff. I do have like obviously underwear and like just like extra like little things. I have a cashmere wrap from J. Crew that I'm also gonna have. It's like an everyday thing, but that's it. That is all I'm packing for the Alaskan cruise and for Seattle. So now Taylor's gonna show you everything he has. It's pretty much the exact same things that I have, but just in man form. So for all the boys, if you need some inspo for what to pack for an Alaskan cruise, this section is for you.
All right, I'm gonna start off showing you all the jackets that I have, and then I'll move on to like pants and base layers and all that kind of stuff. But while Dre was talking and going through her whole thing, I've been like folding away in the corner the whole time, so all my stuff's gonna be folded. I'm not gonna, take it out, and I'm not gonna shake it out. Sorry, you're just gonna see it folded. So this is the REI windproof, waterproof
Rain jacket, babe. That's what
the REI waterproof rain jacket. Sorry, I don't know the terminology. She's keeping me up on that. And then I have this just kind of like suede-ish H&M jacket. So I got this Levi puffer on sale. It looks like a Dickies kind of like workwear puffer kind of thing. And the color is nice, and it matches with the fits that I have for Alaska. So having a nice like puffer that's not gonna make you catch on fire, but also gonna keep you warm is great, I think, for Alaska. So alright, so let's talk pants. So I got these nice baggy cargo pants that I'm gonna wear. Actually, funny enough, these actually were Dre's cargos. So she got these from Urban Outfitters, but these are like ultra baggy. They're like huge. And I think she looked really cool in them, but ultimately,
I look crazy.
no, you didn't look crazy. Ultimately, I ended up stealing them from her. Okay, next up, I have these Uniqlo pants. These are like some windbreaker sweat type pants. They're of like slacks, dress pants, slacks, whatever, for like some of the dinners. And then I have the bottom half of my Elwood sweatsuit. I also have a comfort sweatsuit that I got on TikTok Shop. It's like a baggy kind of straight leg black sweatsuit that I got. I really love. And then I have a stack of sweaters. So this is the Elwood. This is a vintage gray Elwood, by the way. Shout out Elwood. I love Elwood. This Zara kind of a mock neck sweater, but it's thin. So I'm gonna wear that to dinner. I really like the way that looks. And then I have 3 different Uniqlo sweaters that I really love as well. Then like a brown color, an off-white, and then this deep, rich blue. And of course, you know Dre's super into navy right now, so we be locked in with navy blue. We got some workout clothes. Of course, like Dre said, she likes to go to the gym. Last but not least, we have the base layers. I have a couple different types. I have some that are like fleece lined, like this. You can see that. But those will keep you super warm. Like Dre said, we wore these in Banff, and it helped so much to keep us warm in like the extreme cold. The base layers that we know we're gonna need regardless are these thin Heat Tech from Uniqlo. They're not the fleece lined ones. They still do, like Dre said, they do an incredible job of keeping you warm. That's super important. I know, like as guys, sometimes we just like be like, oh, we'll just wear this, like it'll be fine, and then you show up and you're like miserable. So like, don't do that. Plan ahead. Get your base layers. Think through everything that you're gonna wear. You know, think through what the weather's gonna be like. In a trip like this where you're going to a place that's like unusually cold or like a different terrain, different environment than usual, then it pays to be over prepared. So we got 2 sets of base layers, again, fleece lined and not fleece lined. I'm going to show you these. These are the black jeans that I was talking about earlier. They're like these Levi barrel jeans. These like windbreaker cargo sweats that came from TikTok Shop. These actually are nice. Like, I know TikTok Shop is kind of iffy sometimes, but these actually look good.
Okay, now we're gonna show you all the shoes we're bringing for our Alaskan cruise. So these are our stars of the show. We have matching ones. Ah! Look how cute they look! Guys, this is so cute. We're gonna look so cute. Prepare to be so sick of me. I'm gonna be making so many videos. The videos where they're like, oh my god, I love matching with Taylor. I feel like that is a toxic trait.
That's our thing. We do that.
I love matching. We love being tweens. Outside of them being super cute, they are waterproof and they're like trekking shoes. They have like really good grip and they, like I said, are waterproof and they're really stylish. So like if you want to look really cute, I would get a pair of Solomon. The waterproof train. I'm bringing my Hunter rain boots. I have the black ones. Love them so much.
Second pair of shoes are not nice. They're like kind of beat. But these are my Hokas. I like to wear these as just like casual shoes. These I plan on wearing just like on the ship. Like if we're walking around the ship doing like ship activities, these are just an easy pair of shoes to kind of put on, you know, low effort.
When I'm not in my Solomons, I have these 2 pairs. Am I overpacking in shoes? Probably. But I would rather have them and be comfortable than be like, damn, I wish I would have brought these. So these are like dupes for the Birkenstocks. They are dupes for these. I got these on Amazon. They're really comfy, actually. They're really, really comfy. And I feel like because they're slip-ons, it's like a nice, easy way of just lounging around. So loungy day vibes. Might wear these to the airport. Who knows? These might not even make it on the trip. We'll see. These though, these little stompers will be going on this cruise. I love these so much. I got these for our trip to Banff. They are also waterproof, which is so crazy. So if it's raining, if it's whatever, these are perfect. I also love that they give me a couple inches. If you haven't been able to see in this vlog, I am a short queen. I'm 5'3". And so these are everything. And then they're also so cozy and warm. So I will be bringing these. These are coming.
My dress shoes I have. These are actually really love these.
Those.
Yeah, these are like my favorite pair of dress shoes that I have, and they're boots.
Speaking of nice dinners, am I bringing 2 pairs of heels? Yes. Am I doing the most? I don't care. I have a pair of white kitten heels of black heels. These are not kitten. These are like actually tall. but they're really comfortable. And if you can't tell, I love a pointed heel. This little white clutch, just for like taking out on dinners. Like I feel like I need something to hold on to, so just like a little clutch. Last on shoes, I'm just bringing these beater like flip-flops. These are like my Old Navy flip-flops. I literally got them like on an emergency a year, and then these are like my shower shoes. So for shower shoes, for spa, for hot tub, for all the things, these are gonna be my girls.
But the last thing I'm gonna bring are my this is the Coach Soho sneaker in what they call Love to Leather. So this is kind of like a Golden Goose vibe. Like I personally think Golden Goose shoes are hideous. Just because I think they're ugly shoes.
No tea, no shade.
No tea, no shade. I don't know. No tea, no shade. But I think Golden Gooses are ugly.
Now, this part of the vlog is to talk about all of the things that we're packing for the Alaskan cruise that are not clothing items. So like gadgets, things that we're going to use to make our lives easier on the cruise, things that I researched that people said that like are nice to haves. We didn't get absolutely everything that was a nice to have, but some things that we just thought we would value comfort over maybe not having. So thing is we got the thermos like mugs, and they say that they have like coffee and tea stations all over the ship, so people can just like fill up their thermoses and like walk around the ship. I love this idea. They also have hot chocolate and stuff, so like I'm not a coffee girl, I'm a tea and hot chocolate girl, but I thought these were so cute. This thing is umbrellas. I got one for each of us. These are wind-proof umbrellas. We already had regular umbrellas here at the house, but everyone is saying that like in Alaska the wind is so strong that it will literally bend your umbrella backwards, so it will make no sense to bring your umbrella that you have. So we have these. I got them on Amazon. I have a whole storefront of everything that I got, and I will have it in the description. I'll have everything linked for you, but these are like little compact ones. I love because you can just like put them in your backpack and they don't take up that much space. That was really necessary for Alaska. We got a cabin that has a balcony, and the sun does not set in Alaska until very, very late. So if you're trying to get your sleep and you can't sleep with a lot of light, they said to bring eye masks. So we have these eye masks. We have 2 pair, obviously, one for Taylor, one for me. Next, we got some hand and toe warmers. These are something that like everyone recommended. We had these in Banff and they were lifesavers, and I feel like for days that are just like super chilly, it's always nice to just like have. So we got a full value pack of both hand and the toe warmers, and I think it's gonna be totally worth it. Still in the box, but we got binoculars for whale watching and like animal sightings on the ship. There's no explanation needed. I'm gonna have an entire like medicine kit that I'm bringing. I will always bring all the things that are obvious, like the Advil, the ibuprofen, the allergy medications, like all of those things are coming. But I also am packing 2 different types of motion sickness. Taylor and I don't get motion sickness, but we're going with our family. Who knows, one of them will if they have motion sickness. Also, you never know when you develop motion sickness, so it's better to have it than to have to like buy it at the pharmacy on the ship, because things are usually more expensive there. So I got a motion sickness patch, and then I got motion sickness pills. Who knows which one we will use, but I think it's worth having for just in case. I mentioned that there are no steamers. They don't let you bring steamers, or they don't provide irons for you. So we got this fabric spray for our fabric, so we can like, if anything gets wrinkled, we can loosen the wrinkles up. This smells really good. It's by the laundress. Literally smells like fresh linens, and so I feel like it'll freshen up our clothes on top of them getting de-wrinkled. These are hangers. They're like collapsible hangers. Apparently there's not enough hangers on the ship. I'm the type of person that if I'm gonna be on a vacation for longer than 3 days, I like to fully unpack my bag and see my clothes in my closet. That way I can kind of just like feel at home and pick out my outfits. So I got some compact hangers for us because apparently there's not enough on the cruise. So I got some for us. And then I got this. This is still shrink wrapped, and I'm gonna keep it shrink wrapped because I need to save space in our luggage. But this is one of those like door like shoe organizers, and I got this because obviously the cabins are very compact. There's not a lot of storage, so this would be good to kind of like keep a bunch of things like shoes, medications, things that we just kind of like need to have. So I'm gonna put this behind our door. And then I also got us a little pooperoo. Obviously it's gonna be like a tight fit in there, and like, you know, just for comfort. The other thing is this waterproof cover for my camera bag. I am a photographer. I'm bringing my camera bag, so I want to make sure it's protected by the rain. So I have this rain cover. Quick toiletries haul. Because there's like not enough room in the cruise, I didn't want to bring like full-size products. So as much as we could, we got some travel size stuff. I am obsessed with Naturium. Got like their glycolic acid body wash and then the Glow Getter multi-oil body wash. Love them so much. I love layering them. It like makes me feel so soft and clean. Is our mouthwash. We love this mouthwash. We each got one of the travel size. I physically cannot travel without melatonin gummies. I literally swear I don't know what happens to me when I travel that I have such a hard time sleeping. So I pop one of these or two of these every night before I go to sleep when I'm traveling, and it knocks me right out and I have the best sleep. We got the Osea body oil to go with our lotion. And then this is the first time we've seen this, but there is a travel size of our favorite sunscreen. So we got that. And then for skincare, I'm bringing myself 2 of these BioDance face masks. And I have been loving an eye patch moment lately. These Mighty Patch ones, I'm obsessed. And then I've never tried the Rhode ones, and I got these for myself like a few months ago, and then I was like, let me just wait until the cruise to like test them out to see. I'll be probably tired on the ship because we're like waking up early and doing all the things. So I'm bringing both of these eye patches. I also got all of the travel size of the Living Proof curly shampoo and conditioners. So these are going to be great for both of us. Taylor and I will use the same. This is actually like my travel emergency kit. I have everything you can think of in here. I have sunscreen, Tide pens, the Day hair stick. I have Zyrtec, Advil, like a charger, literally anything. If anything happens, I have like the little like Tower 28 face spray. Like literally everything is in this emergency kit. A hot tip for packing for these kinds of trips where you're gonna have things that are like heavy and a lot of outerwear and sweaters is to shrink wrap your stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like in the process of shrink wrapping. This is technically like all of my stuff like in these 2 bags. Like, can you stack them on top of each other? Literally both of those things is everything that I have to take for Alaska, except for like a few things. So this literally saves us so much space, and it allows us to have all the things that we need without having to pack like several bags and also being overweight. Because like this, of course, is still heavy, but it just takes out all of the air out of the clothes. I know what you're gonna ask. We actually travel with the pump so that when we're packing to come back home, we shrink wrap everything again. Other thing I'm packing that I think is like a great thing to pack is my LL Bean boat and tote. I am obsessed with this. I actually just got it very recently, and I feel like it's perfect for a cruise because it is wide open top. It fits a lot of stuff, and I feel like it's chic and cute. I bought an organizer for it from Amazon, so it's like you can literally fit a million things in here. Like I'll probably like carry my book and like it has like a little compartment to put like my water bottle and like my thermos, and then I'll just be able to like be on the ship all day with this and like not feel like I have to come back to my room. So this is gonna be the purse I pack, and I'm very, very, very excited for that. This packing vlog has to be closed a few days later. It's been like 2 days, but we're fully packed. We had to just get a few extra things. This is me like before the cruise. I will report back on if this packing list was too extensive or if anything was like the most, or if I would have brought more things from one category or the other. But before I close this packing vlog, I want to show you our tech bag because I am a photographer and I'm a content creator, so I am bringing my fair share of cameras. So I want to show you that before we close this up. Let me show you what is in this camera bag because we rented some things, and I love renting cameras for when I am traveling because it is just one fun photographer. I get to test cameras that I have always wanted to test, and then I also get to get cameras that I like and then lenses that I need for like the specific trip. So I'm taking my DSLR. I have a DSLR still. This is my Mark IV, 5D Mark IV. This is generally what I shoot with when I like work. I don't have my mirrorless yet, but she's in the works. And then for that camera, I'm going to be I'm not bringing any regular lenses. I literally just rented this big Bertha. This is 100-400 big ass Bertha. This is a Canon zoom lens. It's one of those like massive lenses that they like use for like wildlife photography and like sports photography. I am not a photographer for like wildlife or sports. I am an editorial and like fashion, beauty, weddings photographer. So I did not have this in my repertoire. So I rented this bad boy because of course Alaskan cruises are known for like whale watching and like animal spottings, and like I just want to be able to like capture all of it. So I rented this lens and I'm really excited to use it. Next thing we rented is our favorite camera to rent, which is Fujifilm X100V. We absolutely love this camera. It's pretty compact. It is probably our favorite travel camera. We're eventually going to invest and buy it, but it is pretty pricey. It's like $2,700, and it would honestly, I would call it like a hobby travel Instagram camera. This like I wouldn't use for my work. The cool thing about this camera is you can put like film recipes in here and it will like simulate film, but it's digital. So it's really, really cute, really cool. It takes beautiful photos and it has a flash as well. So you can take some really, really cool photos with this. So we like to rent this for trips. Another thing we're bringing is my point and shoot film camera. This is my favorite point and shoot to take. It's super compact and takes some like really beautiful film photos. I have a bigger film camera, but because it just didn't fit in my stack that I'm taking this time around. So I'm taking her, and then I'm taking 3 rolls of film. I didn't have time to get my Portra 400, which is the one I usually like to shoot with. But I got the Kodak Ultra Max, which is pretty much like, it's like you can tell the difference, but not really. It's pretty much exactly the same. I'm also taking my trusty Canon G7X. This is like my everyday Instagram like travel camera. It's so compact. Like if we really needed to like hide this in like a fanny pack or something, this is your girl. And she takes beautiful photos with flash. So I'm taking her MagSafe to stick on windows. I'm bringing my selfie light just in case like we're creating anything where we need this. I'm also bringing these SD card readers to the phone just to like have photos in our phone quickly. We are obviously bringing binoculars. We got binoculars. They have their thing on them, but if you're going on an Alaskan cruise and you don't have binoculars, you're totally doing this wrong. I feel like this is one of those like you must have items because you're not going to be able to see any of the animals or like the whales. So like you have to do that. Like charge the cameras and like extra batteries. One thing to note is that cold weather depletes batteries a lot faster than if they weren't in cold weather. So just make sure that you bring extra batteries and bring chargers and like charge them every night in your cabin. And then I am bringing all of my SD cards in this little pack. This is just what I use. I'm of course bringing my laptop and like my external hard drive just so we can like dump footage, dump photos. Like I shoot raw for everything, so we have like pretty big files. So obviously for a 7-day cruise we're gonna have a lot of files, so I'm putting it all in here. And last but certainly and absolutely never least, I bought this actually from the TikTok shop, but I think they have them on Amazon. Apparently on cruise ships they don't have that many outlets in your cabin, and they don't let you bring any like cord extensions or anything like that have like surge protectors. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but they require some that don't have it. So we bought one because I just like need to have more than one outlet. You can tell that I have a ton of tech plus our iPhones, and plus like we wear Oura rings. We're gonna need to charge those like a couple times a night, or a couple times a week. So we are gonna need this bad boy. It's literally just like a little extension cord. I feel like this will be great for us to have on this ship, so I'm actually gonna just go ahead and pack it. Another thing we have that I would recommend that you have, and this is specific to Norwegian, I don't know any other cruise lines, like I know Princess Cruises Alaska, but with Norwegian Cruise Line they sent us these luggage tags that are kind of like paper, like sticker material. We ordered these like plastic covers for them just because like Seattle's rainy. I saw a lot of people recommending that you like put your luggage tags in here just so that like nothing damages it doesn't get lost, it doesn't get thrown in like a lost and found pile. So we're only having the 4 luggage, so I already filled ours out and put them in here. and just have them ready. And then they come with these little like rings, and so we'll put them on the bags when we're ready there at the port. And then I've brought a few extra in case we like decide that we want to send another one of our bags with the other bags, but I doubt we will, because the bags we'll have is like personal items. And then another thing that they recommend, and as a type A girl I always recommend, I have copies of everything in my cloud and in my Google Drive, so that in case like anything happens, like we have copies of our passports, our documents, our emergency contacts, and all of our cruise booking stuff. So we have receipts of like our cruise confirmation, we have our boarding passes, we have all of our confirmed excursions that we've booked. We also booked the spa pass, so we have the confirmation of that booking. Everything is in our Google Drive and all in the cloud, but I also printed everything for us here. That way we just like have it on paper. We also booked one excursion outside of the ship through Viator, and so I have that printed here as well. So we have a little folder with all of our like cruise details and luggage tags. And I've had this folder forever. It's just one of those that you just recycle from like college. I don't even remember the last time I used this folder, but super helpful to have something where you like keep all of your things in one place. So we'll have this in one of the bags, and I will report back if this was useful or if this was extra. Thank you for being here. I hope you liked this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you know when the next video is coming. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.